On.
Woo! Alrighty.
I guess we are live.
We are
baby.
live.
This feels awesome. I mean, I don't. What are we doing? We don't know. But I mean, this is quite the event. We are here tailgating Packers Transplants with special guest Matt LaFleur. We're also joined by Matt LaFleur himself. He is
Right
a
there,
busy man.
right there,
He's
boys.
got-
right there.
Yeah, he's got Packers Transplants to do, and he's joining us on the tailgate. Thanks, Coach, for joining us. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get him mic'd up, so you won't be able to hear him tonight. But
he's getting quiet.
pretty exciting stuff going on. We're having a good time. We got our Dr. Peppers. Big B, you got your drink?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And the CHTV Pro Shop Cup. I love it. So hopefully we get a few people in here.
Yes.
Drink some Dr. Peppers and get ready for episode 200 of Packers Transplants. Hello to everybody in the comments. A bunch of fine folks. I know they're just waiting to get in here. They are just so eager.
All of them, boys.
Let me tweet this out here. We'll talk a little bit about. Got to make sure. Holy cow! All right, did not mean to do that. All right, so I guess let's talk a little bit about Packers news. Got to do a little bit more than just freak out about Corey Behnke and Aaron Nagler, but Aaron Nagler.
Wait, I gotta go get Packer Man.
All right, you go get Packer Man. So yeah, a little bit of the news. Damian Snacks Harrison signing with the touchdown squares are here. I'm being a little too loud even for outside. My neighbors can be like, "What is this disruptance? And why is he sitting in front of his camera with a cardboard cutout?" That's how you carry the G, people. You go outside, you with your computer and tailgate for a podcast. I mean, come on. People. Are you really carrying the G if you're not tailgating for Packers Transplants? I don't think so.
No.
So, do you have any? Do you have one or two boxes there?
I got 2 boxes.
2 boxes. All right, that's good. You got? Was it PBL Sports that you got them from?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I saw something on. I was like, man, need to get my hands on those. Just so are you going to save those for Aaron Jones touchdown?
Maybe.
You got a little bit of time. Aaron Nagler has liked the tweet. So hopefully we get some people in here soon. So Packer Man, how was Packer Man? What does his injuries look like these first few weeks?
He is completely healthy, has not been touched.
Completely good to hear.
Yep.
Has he been staying safe from COVID?
Yes, he has.
Good to see Packer Man is masking up.
Yep.
I'm sure he's excited for Packers Transplants, just as excited as Matt LaFleur is. He's had that smile on his face this whole time. Come on, people. If you're not, I mean, look at that. Great stuff from Coach LaFleur.
Yep.
So I guess let's prepare. Let's get a few bets going here for Packers Transplants, touchdown squares, Packer Man, all great stuff. So I guess let's start off. How many rants does Corey Behnke have?
Ooh.
Okay. So first, give me how many rants, the number, and then what prediction for one is it about? Okay,
so I think he's just gonna go on one massive rant during the blogosphere. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What it's about? It's probably gonna be about Peter Bukowski or something like that. Something like that. All right.
You know what would be awesome? Because there was Pack Cheese at TV. They tweeted when Matt LaFleur was on last, and it was absolutely fantastic. Just Corey's reaction. I think that was Corey, but because Nagler doesn't get that excited, even for Coach LaFleur coming on the show. But I hope he's just going on some massive rant while Coach LaFleur is there, and he's like,
"Yeah,
I cannot be a part of this. I did not sign up for this." Jason Waller is going to be very irritated with me if I stick around with these kind of people.
Yep. And hopefully Nagler asks Coach about Jamal Williams, getting him more involved in the passing game.
That's what we can all hope. You know,
Yes.
every time Jamal Williams is up for availability, I'm like, all right, Nagler, this is the time. I know he's scared about losing his job or something like that, but it, you know,
Yep.
grow up and get the questions Big B wants. I mean, we know Big Jamal Williams is a big fan of Big B.
Yes.
Hasn't come on the show yet.
Yep.
Matt LaFleur is joining us before Jamal Williams. Pretty surprising there.
Yep.
I guess for a rant, yeah, definitely would love to see one with LaFleur on the call. And also, I think he's going to go on about mask, hopefully. Rightfully so. I hope. Aunt Peg, I hope you're doing okay. We need to get this on Facebook so our aunts and uncles can watch, man. I got a ton of aunts that'd be like amazed that I can stream. But yeah, hopefully should be a good time there. I guess let's talk a little bit about
snacks.
All right. I guess we should. Because you know how angry that makes me. And we'll do a little Corey rant. Get ready for the Corey rants by ranting about snacks. All right. Here's my thing with snacks. All right. People love to ignore just the fact that he literally did go there. He literally got an offer that was a pretty generous amount, and it's not. And the biggest refute to that is, well, they should have paid him more. That's not how free agency works. That's not how signing players works. Apparently they did give a pretty generous offer. I forgot who, maybe Rob Demovsky said that because he's always getting that insider info. Come on, be a little bit more offers, and just the people that are always begging from it. It was very annoying past few months, and I know. And there was, and I got even more worried today. It's like, oh, here we go again, because he was signed to the practice squad, not to the roster, so they can technically bring him up from Seattle's practice squad. But he does still have to agree with that, and hopefully, maybe he says my arthritis is too much. So Big B, I guess, give me you're more a moderate on this issue. What is your thoughts on Damian Snacks Harrison?
Well, I've been wanting snacks for a long time now. Just wanted all the snacks, but what are you gonna do? It's one of those things you can't do much about now. So,
well, here's my thing on it. Well, and I would be very glad to have Snacks on the team. I think he would definitely help out tremendously in the run game, hopefully. And you can't teach tackling. We've definitely gotta improve. We can't be holding our breath every time we face a good running back. And not that I expect this team to be perfect on every asset, but that is definitely a concern. I don't want to be holding my breath every time we play a good running back. So far, we've played Todd Gurley and Alvin Kamara, and we've done a pretty good job, as we are looking just around 37 minutes away from Packers Transplants. Should be a good time. I guess I just can't contain my excitement, if you can't tell. It is 90 degrees out here. It feels like probably only like 75, and Big B is very irritated with me complaining about that. But
yeah,
it's kind of like a replica of what Corey Behnke has, except besides Lambeau Field, it's my neighbor's house. That has a pretty annoying dog. Hopefully they didn't hear that. But it's great out here. I don't know if I'll watch it out here. I'll probably be dead inside by the time we end this stream. Yeah, let's see. 200 episodes of Packers Transplants. Last week, I posted the video of me and my family, my brothers, tailgating for Packers Transplants. It was a great time. Anybody has any questions about the great philosophies of making that video, let us know in the chat. Hopefully this is working right. I'm not sure. It's my first time using this type of craft, as my computer is it's hotter than 800 degrees. It's pretty hot out here, even hotter my computer.
I mean, it's working, so
yeah, we were actually able to get live. If before we were struggling with OBS and all that, so like, you know what, we'll just keep it simple with our free version of StreamYard.
Yep.
If all that matters, let me say something in the chat to make sure we are live.
We are live.
Or I know we're live, but let me just make sure this chat is working correctly. Well, either way, that does not matter. Hopefully we have a good time. 200 episodes of Packers Transplants. I guess my question there would be the favorite episode of Transplants. There we go. We are looking good in the chat. So yeah. Any questions? Any thoughts in the chat? Any thoughts on Corey Benke, Nagler dog controversy? Let us know. Would love to comment on that.
Woof woof, Nagler.
Woof woof.
Woof,
Yeah,
woof.
the biggest thing. Well, okay. Move on. Favorite episode of Packers Transplants. This one is going to be 200 with this wonderful man right here. I think my favorite, every time you have Aunt Gert on there, that is always a treat. Aunt Gert, I love that she's 96 years old and she's just sitting there complaining about backup quarterbacks. So that's what her comments were the last. I think she was commenting on either Jake Kumro or Deshaun Kaiser.
Something like that.
Yeah, and she was doubting Matt LaFleur. So I'm so glad that, and that's exactly what I want to be. I want to be telling kids when our quarterback is some dude like some robot, I don't know. And I was around during the Aaron Rodgers days, and Aaron Rodgers will be, or Brett Favre will be, as to us as Curly Lambeau is to Aaron Nagler. He was obviously born somewhere around the 1930s. It's just a little too young to see Curly Lambeau in his playing days, unfortunately. Yeah. What is your favorite, or I guess who is your favorite guest on Packers Transplants of all time?
Favorite guest? Coach was pretty awesome last year, but gotta go Aunt Gert. Like, come on,
yeah,
come on. How can you not?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of the old days. Like you go back and see the oldest videos on Packers Transplants. It's absolutely awesome seeing. Like I think episode 35 was the first on YouTube. I know that should have been a question in CHTV trivia. Oh, Popeye's beef and Tom Grossi in the chat, people. Grossi, Packer Nation. Tom Grossi is saying Jamal Williams is the GOAT. The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Popeye's beef is here. Good day, fellow Cheesehead TV fans. Good day to Popeye's Beef has a helicopter. That's probably Coach LaFleur flying over to Live X Studios right now. But obviously, he's right here with us. Smiling the whole time. Has Tom Grossi ever been on Packers Transplants? Can you confirm that, Tom?
Yes, he has been.
He has? Okay. Well, he still needs you and Tom Grossi sticking to your PS4. Need to get on. And I mean, I don't know what's going on there. I should have won. And I just have to say this as we're commenting on Nagler's battery. Hold on. Your battery is running low. I have it plugged in. This is an emergency.
Uh-oh. Something's happening, folks. Oh, boy.
We just want to... We finally got a stream working. And then this happened.
Oh, boy. PS4 is the way to go. There you are. There you are. Oh boy, I got a crap. All right. He is right there. Yep, his computer has crashed. Probably. So now it's my show. What's going on, guys? Tom Grassi, what's happening? Thank you alone. Yeah, pretty much. This is exactly it because, of course, my phone has froze. Now my phone is froze. So now I don't know what's happening. So yeah, any questions? Packers Transplants is on in it says 29 minutes. I don't think that's right, but yeah. Something's happening with my phone. Don't know what's happening. But yeah, if you've got any questions, come on, hit me. This is interesting. Man, you got Packer Man here. People, my phone is froze. That is not good. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Yeah, my phone is dead. He's back.
We're back. I wasn't even on here. I was talking for like a minute there and wasn't even.
My phone is froze because of you, by the way.
This is like when Nags has to get a beer and Banky is alone. You got this. Yes, we do. This is our first time doing it. We got an impressive crowd here. 6 people in the chat. LaFleur is with us. It's a great day to be a Cheesehead TV fan.
Yep. And Packer Man is here, people.
I'm surprised he didn't. Yeah, he survived even that during that scare. I was lucky my computer saved everything there.
Yep.
Got a fire hydrant there?
I think it's a school bus.
Ah.
I think.
All right.
Yeah, my phone had froze, so RIP to my phone.
28 minutes away to Packers. All because I was trying to FaceTime you 5 times in a row.
Well,
So,
that's why.
Popeye's beef, I got to ask you, just because, you're a great supporter of Cheesehead TV Trivia, always there on Packers Daily. What is the inspiration behind your main as Big B shows touchdown scores? I was going to do this bit where I had like some box of like, I don't know, Aaron Rodgers dimes and cereal, something like that, or Trevor Davis explosive treats. But I was like, you know what? I spent enough of my printer ink to print out a picture of Matt LaFleur. I can't waste it on some crappy Photoshop I do.
Yep. Me and my touchdown
squares. If we get another hit like that, a hit song like that, then it will be totally worth it.
Yes. And update on my phone, it is like still froze. So.
All right. By the way, there's this dog. My neighbor's dog is being quite loud and he's barking at me. So if I suddenly run away, my computer falls over. You'll know why. Final record for the Pack after 4-0 start. That's a great question.
16-0.
I will go in the Corey Banky route. I will say before the season started, I was pretty not pessimistic, but I guess I wasn't as hopeful as many other people. I think I said 9-7.
Yeah, you
as my worst prediction. Publicly, I probably said 10-6 to avoid the criticism. But stop. I'll say now after we've seen him play, I'd say I think worse. I would say 11-5 at this point. But I don't see him going too much higher than that. I would be pretty surprised. 13-3. Obviously, we got a little bit of a tough stretch.
14-2.
14-2. I mean, Texans, Vikings, Buccaneers. I'm not too worried about the Buccaneers or Vikings, really, but I just see a few games in there that we could lose. 49ers, even with most injuries. Used to play games with the name of Popeye and threw on the beef because it's fun to say. And it's like Popeye's chicken, but it's beef. I love that. I was thinking, does it have any correlation with Popeyes?
Yeah.
The chicken sandwiches, which I think are absolutely terrible. That's another debate.
Oh boy.
That's what the presidential debates really need to be about.
Yep. I never tried it, so I can't say anything about it.
It's just so plain. Okay, so I do want to know, you have a box of touchdown squares with you. I think I asked you, are you saving it for a Matt or a Aaron Jones touchdown?
I'm saving it for a Jamal Williams touchdown.
You need to like
the GOAT. Woo!
All right then. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, but you might be waiting a while there. Just because this guy right here doesn't put him in the right
exactly.
situation.
It's all coach's fault. It's all coach's fault.
Yep. Come on, coach.
Yep.
Might have to ban him from Packers Transplants if he can't do that. Yeah, and so yeah, but I gotta know, how do they taste? Is it literally like Cinnamon Toast Crunch put in a box?
I never had it. Yeah.
Well, you gotta try it now. Try it now for the 4 people in the chat here tonight.
I'll think about it.
Well, we got like 10 or 15 minutes till we wrap this stream up and go watch Packers Transplants, man.
It says live in 24 minutes, so we got a while.
Yeah. Let me Tom Grossi, I don't know if you're still in the chat here, but I was thinking, this is something Tom Grossi would have a watch party for Packers Transplants. He wouldn't do a tailgate. He would literally do some watch party. No hate to Tom Grossi. People were flaming him on the Packers Daily chat this morning. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I think
I'm the only one who can yell at Grossi, by the way.
You should have been there to defend your boy.
I mean, he was there, so he can deal with it,
He walked into it.
Yeah, it's his fault. No, not mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I will say I just started recently taking a look in his watch parties. I watch like primetime games on my Xbox, just so I can keep on working at my desk, and it is pretty great. You line them up, and it's a great time hearing Tom's commentary. Have him going off about some Bears fan in the chat. Always great to hear Tom Grossi.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here at the YouTube chat. What's going on there?
I don't have my phone because it still froze, so that's up to you now.
Oh, man.
Here, let me go check my phone, see if it's... Nope, it's still there.
I'm still a little scared of those dogs, sir.
Yeah, my phone is dead. This is unbelievable.
Tailgating for the...
Unbelievable.
All right. See, Corey Banky, what he has to say about some writers. Okay, and here's my thing. I'm fine with Coach every once in a while saying, wear a mask, but it just feels like every single presser, we got to ask him what he thinks of the COVID cases in Green Bay.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I get it. You're looking for that headline article to write in the newspaper about Coach LaFleur says wear a mask, but it's also like, I think we know what he thinks. We know, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just like, do we have to ask him every single time?
He has his own commercial, people.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you didn't know, he has a commercial for the whole state of Wisconsin to see. I'm sure there's some of them. Just spilled Dr. Pepper all over myself, but it's for the brand, baby. Yeah, he has a whole commercial. Let's just chill out.
I was in a store today. I told my mom that person is a nosy neighbor.
Why? Why?
Because she was wearing. Okay, let me get my mask because
I
cannot explain it.
Oh boy. It's not even the CHTV mask. Come on, Big B.
Well, it's in my closet. So. See,
I see.
That's what Coach said in his commercial. Because this is a nosy neighbor.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how it's looking in Wisconsin. Well, I know how the cases are looking, but I don't know how many people are wearing masks. I know they have a mandate, but once again, that's another story for another day, not on the Underage Packers YouTube channel.
Yep.
Oh man. So 3:40. We'll probably wrap it up around 3:50, 10 minutes before Transplants, and should have a good time.
Hopefully my phone is unfroze by then. So
yes, you're gonna watch it. You gotta watch it on your PS4.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll stay outside to watch it. I'll definitely be watching with Coach Tour there. But yeah. Let's see what else could we talk about in these 10 long minutes before we get ready to watch here. Man, let's talk about Bears Buccaneers tomorrow, and we're probably got this is probably what we're gonna do for an episode this upcoming Monday for the bye week of assessing the NFC North. But let's talk about that game as we get ready to wrap it up and head into the transplant studio. So obviously the Buccaneers are facing quite a bit of injuries. Leonard Fournette is doubtful, I believe, as of now. Chris Godwin is officially out even today.
Yep.
And they have quite a few other players that are questionable, facing through injuries, just like almost like every other team in the league. Bears, I don't think they really have too impactful of injuries. They still got their guys up there like Akeem Hicks, Khalil Mack, some other big dudes up there. So I think the biggest thing for the Bears, they have really struggled to put up points so far, besides in the fourth quarter against Atlanta. I had to laugh at Nags in the morning when he walked out because someone asked, do we root for the Bears? Yeah, that was great. I mean, like, yeah, I completely agree with him. Like, you never root for the Bears. I mean, if it's week 17 and it's all or nothing where, we move up a seed or two, but come on. It's week 4. We got a long way to go. A lot of ball game left. But, I mean, I say that, but I say every week on the show that Aaron Rodgers is going to win MVP. But
and Jamal Williams, the GOAT.
What is good? Friend of the show, Tyler Herrick, hopping on.
Tyler, what's up?
What is good, Tyler? Yeah. Yeah. Why did you say Jamal Williams?
Because why not?
All right. I thought you were responding to someone, but I guess you just got to get out there.
The GOAT.
Yeah. Bears. Maybe. God. Just thought of a question for you, Big B. But Bears, they gotta score. They gotta score finally. I mean, they gotta. Nick Foles he didn't look too impressive. He's got his friend Matt Nagy up there in Chicago. But other than that, he really didn't look too impressive. He with Allen Robinson and the great Jimmy Graham. Hello from an airplane. Were you the airplane just flying over me and Coach LaFleur here? I'm trying to make sure you can still see that great face in the frame. But yeah, Buccaneers. Obviously, nobody should be really too scared of Tom Brady. There's going to be like some headline tomorrow. Arizona pilot has crashed after paying attention to film. We are just that interesting, people. Tyler Herrick is going to lose control of his airplane. We don't wish that, obviously. 7 minutes until we wrap this up and hop on to Packers Transplants. So, man, we've talked quite a bit about the great Corey Behnke, Aaron Agler, touchdown scores. I hope we get more talk about touchdown scores. I mean, it is phenomenal. I love that Bill Huber included a question about that. Aaron Jones, friend of the show, retweeted my video after the Sunday night game. I was pretty honored by that. I wish he would have brought up Corey Behnke, though. Just like I saw this this middle-aged man pouring cereal on himself, and it said Aaron Jones touchdown scores. Do you have anything to comment on that?
Yeah.
That would interesting question. But yeah, great to see Aaron Jones in there. I guess what the people really want to know, we talk. Phone is still frozen for Big B.
Yeah, my phone is still frozen. I don't get it.
How does this view look? Ah, there we go.
Oh.
Much better. We should have had that view the whole time. People really want to know, though, Jamal Williams. And my dagger question for you, Big B, is, God, you're probably going to hop off the stream when I ask you this, but if there was a team you would prefer Jamal Williams to go to after this year, not including the Packers, All right, because I know you would give me some smart answer like, "Oh, I would prefer him to go to the Packers." Tell me what team besides Packers would you prefer Jamal Williams to go to? Hard decisions.
I mean, I would want him to go to the either like Tampa or the Saints because of Taysom Hill and Ronald Jones. That'd be kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much anybody other than the Vikings, Bears, and Lions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess Taysom Hill, that'd be interesting. I should probably stop shaking my table right here. Taysom Hill, friend with him, Robin Jones. What is happening, Robin? What time is it where you are? Robin is tuning in to the Packers Transplants Tailgate with Joey Big B and Matt LaFleur here. She is tuning in, or they are tuning in. I guess very early in the morning. He would fit so well with KC. Ooh, that's an interesting option right there. They got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Don't know if Fabian Williams is going to be back with them after this year. I think yeah. You know, they obviously drafted Helaire planning to have him paired with Williams. So bringing another bruising background. He's obviously worked quite a bit with the great Luke Neal this offseason. So that's great. It's 9:45. Okay, not too bad. Sunday night games will probably get pretty bad. I just wish I lived on the West Coast, so you wake up and it's already football, or at least the pre-games are starting. But you live, your time zone is hour after. I'm back. Had to do some stupid work stuff. I feel it. I feel you. Yeah, Sunday night. I mean, after that Monday night game, Sunday night games we get like 2 or 3 videos out after every game, so those night games have been tough on us. But as these our rookie year in producing content here.
Yep, it is.
I lost my shoe. Not sure where that went, but I lost my shoe.
I would say something right now, but we're live, so.
All right. 13 minutes of Packers Transplants, about 12 minutes lucky Aaron Rodgers time. Just then, Jamal Williams show happened last night. What any thoughts on that, Big B?
His dog is cute. By the way, the whole family was there, so that was like
always great.
Amazing.
Family of goats.
Mama Williams was there. Gotta love it.
Jamal Williams' mom loves every one of our tweets, man. I mean, that's almost like our formula for our Twitter. We're just like, shoot, this is gonna do good. We mentioned Jamal Williams and Big B in the title, and boom, likes right there.
Yep.
We gotta get Tyler making memes for us, just like a part-time. He's working doing a other favor for his part-time job. Be great. Get him. Start some company, social media managers. Late games are finished at like 5 a.m. Oh my god. Dude, we wrap it up at like 12, and I had to go to work after that Monday, or had to go to school after that Monday night game, and it was pretty awful. Yeah, it was a pretty good game though. Hopefully, it'll be interesting to see what Corey and Nagler have to say going into the bye week. I think it might be a little too early to preview the Buccaneers, but yeah, hopefully talk about that Falcons game. And I think, I guess to wrap it up, we feel like we've been wrapping it up for the past 20 minutes now. But let's talk a little bit about that Falcons game. I feel it was, let me bring up here Matt LaFleur as I'm about to praise him. Hold on. Oh, Coach said 1 too many beers already.
R.I.P.
Oh, taking a fall. That is hilarious. God, he's just falling down. All right, Coach, come in frame here. So, let's act like we have Aaron Nagler's job. What question do you have to ask Coach at this point through the season, Big B?
Why hasn't Jamal Williams got more targets in the passing game? What are you trying to do here?
Hold on. Here we go.
Hi.
Big B, Jamal Williams has not gotten those carries in the game simply because of his production and literally because he's done nothing when we give it to him on the situations he's supposed to be there for. You can blame that on the offensive line, but at the same time, he just has not produced. My question for LaFleur would have to be. He just fell over again. My question for LaFleur, though, would have to be, do you find all these questions about Mask annoying? Ask 5 times today.
Nope.
3:50. I think I'll have to. We got a little bit of this beer left. I'll chug it at like right as we're about to go in. Packers Transplants. Not too many action in the Packers Transplants chat yet.
Because they're all here.
Yeah, exactly. We got the whole early crowd here in the chat. Which I do just got to shout out for all the people coming over here.
Yep.
Let me bring my computer out a little bit. So it's like not the best. As for now, there we go. Yeah, so Underage Packers, me and Big we were originally the Acme Packers, but it wasn't original enough, so we're like, let's do Acme or Underage Packers, more of our name, more personal to us. And you know, that's how most people know us from Aaron Nagler, who was our guest a few weeks ago. Big B's phone is still frozen.
I'm gonna throw this through my window soon.
Yeah. So yeah, we do a podcast every Monday and Friday. Monday we recap the last game, and Friday we preview them. They're available everywhere you can find podcasts and even YouTube. Great stuff we got going on here on the Underage Packers. Then on game day we do a bunch of stuff. We try to do a quick video before the game where we're just getting our final hype out, and then Big B and I give some analysis before the game. Robin says Jamal will go for huge yards this season, mainly in the passing game. I tend to agree. Taking a phrase from Nagler right there. But,
because he's the goat. Woo!
Well, yeah, definitely. He worked with our friend Luke Neal. And yeah, hopefully his Jamal has never been a big stats guy besides in his rookie year. He got a ton more snaps than Aaron Jones. Felt like I do just got to remember because we never had a podcast during that one Jets game where Jamal went off for like 130 yards because Aaron Jones was hurt. What were you thinking during that game? What were your feelings?
Just so many emotions, so many just pride and joy, and
your son made it.
My baby made it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a great game for him. I think he just whenever he's working out contracts, he's just like, it's just got to show him that. I mean, he had like a pretty good game from there. He also got quite involved in the running game, and I think at the pass game, and I think after that game, he had quite a nice stretch of games after that too. So show him that stretch, Jamal. Don't show him that 4th and goal.
Yep.
Got to make this chug a little easier here. Probably cheating there by
you are
taking like 3 chugs, 3 shorter chugs. We've gone 38 minutes without attacking an attack by the dog. Great time. Hopefully Nagler gets a dog one day. Let's end it off there and actually end it off this time. And maybe even I would love to see a rip up of Pac-Man to end it off while I'm chugging my Dr. Pepper. But what are your comment on the Nagler dog controversy? Let's hear it.
Okay.
Give your case. You're going to court and you're going to prove that Aaron Nagler does have a dog or that he needs to get one.
Okay. As leader of this movement, or co-leader, or leader, or whatever you want to call me, Nagler definitely has a dog. You can hear the dog sometimes, all right? It's clearly in the house, all right? Like, that's all the proof you got, all right? Mm-hmm. That one episode, I think it was Packers Daily, a couple, like maybe last week, you could hear some kids in the living room, and it sounds like they're playing with a dog. So,
right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how strong of a case that is.
That is a terrible case because I have no time to prepare.
I love that we get the scrolling across the bottom. Does Nagler have a dog? Does Nagler have a dog? The question we need to know, people, and we'll definitely bother Nagler about that tonight.
Yes.
Let me get Coach in here as I prepare my statement. He's hungover right now.
Popeye's beef, yes. Yes. By the way, phone update. It is still frozen, and I don't think I can ever go on my phone ever again.
We got to get updates on that. All right, come on.
Come on, Coach.
There we go. Just coming in the side there.
There we are.
The question of, does Aaron Nagler have a dog? It's a very interesting one. Obviously, the first case of that fateful morning right before the draft, during extra cheese, there was clearly a dog bark.
Yep.
Now, the strongest thing we have going in our case at this point is the fact that when that dog barked, he suddenly had to leave.
Yep.
And it was a pretty short extra cheese. I mean, you think about back during the draft season, as my dad pulls up in the driveway, those were going for maybe a little bit longer than Packers Daily do, going for about 25 minutes. He had that dog bark, and he wrapped it up at 17 minutes.
That happened twice.
Yeah. And then, he goes to Packers training camp, and this dog, oh, come on, sure. Your two neighbors, your apartment neighbor in New York and Corey Behnke's neighbor has a dog. Come on. They're both barking. That's a little fishy there. So I think that's where we're going to end off. It is official that Aaron Nagler has a dog.
Coach.
Knocking Coach over this time. I hope we made our arguments convincing enough. Thank you so much, Coach LaFleur, for joining us today.
Yep.
It was a great time. Thanks for keeping your smile on this whole time. We are looking forward to listening to what you have to say on Packers Transplants tonight. Thanks for everybody that joined us in the chat, including Tom Grossi. But now it is time to chug a beer, pour some touchdown squares, tear up Packer Man, because it is just about time for Packers Transplants.
Yeah. Chug, 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 chug. Woo!
I can't believe I did that. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the Packers Transplants chat.